So yes, let's start. So what did we see is we saw about conversions last class. Did you revise? Questions keklama? So how do you say this? 1000 liters. So 20 meter cube will be 20,000 liters. Very good. One decimeter cube is decimeter is equal to how many centimeter? 10 centimeter. Very good. ஏன்னா நம்ம கொஞ்ச நேரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த கிராஃப் பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா? So between this deci and meter there is a difference of 10. Am I right or not? அப்போ 1 decimeter is equal to how many centimeter? 10 centimeter. Is that clear? இப்படி போகும்போது into 10 போட்டுருவோம். இப்படி போகும்போது எல்லாமே divided by 10. 10 power 1 இருந்தால் divided by 10. 1. If it is 10 power 2, it is divided by 10 power 2. If it is 10 power 3, we'll have to divide it by 10 power 3. Is that clear? Fine. So next. So 0.5 centimeter cube is equal to 1 decimeter cube is equal to how many centimeter cube? 1 decimeter equal to 10 centimeter. So 1 decimeter cube will be 1000 centimeter cube. Right? Okay. Yes. So 1 decimeter cube is equal to what? 1000 centimeter cube. So from here we can clearly understand that. What is the next point? Upper 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 by 1000 decimeter cube. So 0.5 centimeter cube will be 0.5 by 1000 decimeter cube. Correct? 1 decimeter cube, 1 by 1000 centimeter cube. I'm sorry. 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 by 1000 decimeter cube. Now, but 2 centimeter cube is equal to 2 by 1000 decimeter cube. Up 0.5 centimeter cube is equal to 0.5 by 1000 decimeter. Up you could write it as 0.5 into 10 power minus 3 or 5 into 10 power minus 4. ஏன்னா 0.5 எப்படி எழுதலாம் 5 by 10 ன்னு எழுதலாம் கரெக்டா அப்போ 5 அப்போ it is 5 into 10 power 4 decimeter cube. மேம் ஏன் மேம் இது 10 power minus 4 decimeter cube ஏன் மேம் இதெல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்றீங்க கன்வர்ஷன்ஸ் அப்புறம் scientific notations இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரியும். We should know how to express something in terms of scientific notations. What is the speed of light? What is the speed of light? Three into 10 power 8 meter per second, correct? Yes or no? It is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay, anyway. So we saw about volume and all. What are we supposed to see is we are supposed to see about density next, correct? Density is equal to another mass by volume. Huh? Volume, velocity is a number. Okay, so density is equal to mass by volume. அப்போ அதோட யூனிட்ஸ் என்னவா இருக்கலாம் இன் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் யூனிட்ஸ்ல என்னன்னு சொல்வீங்க kg by meter cube or gram per centimeter cube. புரிஞ்சுதா fine. So இப்போ for example if I am writing density of a substance is it is represented with the symbol rho. But density வந்து 0.05 kilogram per meter cube அப்படின்னு இருக்குன்னு வச்சு. What do you understand from this? One meter cube of the substance weighs 0.05 kilogram, right? 1 meter cube of the substance weighs how much? 0.05 kilogram. Is that clear? That is the meaning for that. 1 centimeter cube weighs எவ்வளோ கிலோகிராம் ஜென்ரலா சொல்லலாம். இப்போ 1 meter cube of the substance weighs 0.05 kilogram. So how much will the 1 centimeter cube of the substance weighs?
0.00.
How? கவனிங்க. First listen. எப்பவுமே எல்லாத்தையும் ஒரே யூனிட்ல வச்சு கம்பேர் பண்ணாதான் we can easily guess what the answer is. மீட்டர் கியூபுக்கு இவ்வளோ, சென்டிமீட்டர் கியூபுக்கு இவ்வளோ. சரி, ஓகே, லெட்ஸ் செக். ஸோ இப்போ 1 meter cube இப்போ எதையும் வால்யூமையும் மாஸும் கம்பேர் பண்ணும். எஸ் ஆர் நோ? ரேஷியோ ப்ரொபோர்ஷன் தெரியும்ல? யூ ஆல் நோ அபவுட் ரேஷியோ ப்ரொபோர்ஷன், டைரக்ட் ப்ரொபோர்ஷன், இன்டைரக்ட் ப்ரொபோர்ஷன். அப்போ ஸோ ஹியர் த வால்யூம் இஸ் லைக் இஃப் இட் இஸ் 1 meter cube, the substance will weight what?
0.0.
அவ்வளோதான். புரியுதா? இட் இஸ் 0.05 கிலோ. அப்போ வாட் அபவுட் 1 centimeter cube-னா எத்தனை மீட்டர் கியூப்? ஏதாவது ஒன்று அடிச்சு விடக்கூடாது. என்ன 1/100? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. How come 100? 1 meter cube is equal to. But what do you have here? 1 meter cube இருக்கு. நீ சொல்ற ரிலேஷன் என்ன? Meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Am I right or not, pa? Yes or no? Yes, Ananya, can you guess the answer? Calculate it. Akila? Zero point 5 into other in terms of scientific notation 5 into 10 power something matters.
5 minus 4.
Wait, let him say. He told the answer, right? Or minus 4. Okay, let's check. Now, listen.
Excuse me, ma'am. When we are saying in terms of scientific notation, we also consider the zero before the point 2.
Yeah. See, 0.05. I could write it as 5 into 10 power minus 2. Or you could write it as 0.5 into 10 power minus 1 as well. Correct? Doesn't make much difference. புரியுதா என்ன பண்ணிருக்கோம்? ஒன்றும் இல்லை. If you are multiplying this and see, you should get this answer. That's it. Okay, so for example, இப்போ இதுவே if I am writing it as 0.005 into 10 power, what should I write? Minus
3. 5.
You should write it as what? 10 power minus 3. Correct? One minute. Is it right? What I'm asking you is 0.05 irukku. This can it be written as 0.005 into 10 power minus 3? 10 power minus 1.
Minus means
So it is 10 power 1. Good. Clear? Is that clear? Appa enak pota you should get this. That is the thing that you have to see here. Is that clear? So if I am writing, this can be, if 15 எழுதுனா 50 into
10 power
minus 3. How come? 50 into 10 power minus 3 dana 0.05. Do you understand, Meghna? You can also answer. I'm expecting answers from everyone. 50 by 1000 போட்டினா என்ன வரும்? After 3 digits you have to give the number, which is 0.050. Already 2 இருக்கு. புரியுதா? So first digit இருக்கு, second. அப்ப third digitக்கு ஒரு 0. அப்புறம் ஒரு 0. Is that clear? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, அப்போ 0.05 is equal to, you could say it as what? 50 into 10 power minus 3 as well. Why do we do this, ma'am? Because when you are doing calculations, Sometimes you might require 50. In terms of 50 வேணும் எனக்கு cancel பண்ண ஈஸியா இருக்கும்னு தோணும். மேல வந்து ஒரு 10,000 இருக்கு, கீழே வந்து ஒரு வேற ஏதோ ஒரு நம்பர் இருக்கு, 6.75 இருக்கு. Okay, like it is like this, 1000 by 6.75 it is there. Now how I will do the calculation here? I can write it as 1000 by 675 into 10 power minus 2. Correct? So that what it will be easy for me to cancel. 6.75 வச்சு எப்ப calculate பண்ணி எப்ப போறது? It's 675 na one time. Correct? So answer you know that it is 1 point something. So 1 point by 10 power minus 2 will be 0.01. Point க்கு அப்புறம் ரெண்டு டெசிமல் கரெக்டா எழுதினா போதும். Or third decimal or 2 or 3 அது மட்டும் என்ன நீ calculate பண்ணி divide பண்ணி போட்டீங்கன்னா the answer is done. Is that clear? Do you understand what I am trying to say? Any doubts with this? Clear? So these are all some tricks or some important notes that you have to take while doing chemistry calculations. So I don't want to repeat it again and again. This chapter involves lots of calculations. So if you understand these things, it will be much better. Do you have any doubts with these? In the decimal point, I'm sorry, Meghna, are you able to understand? Ananya, are you able to understand? Okay.
Just for some more clearance, and let's say one more example. So 50 into 10 power minus 4, that case will be 0.0050. Two zeros before.
Clear? Okay, fine. So next thing, இப்போ calculation வரலாம். So I can either convert meter cube to centimeter cube or centimeter cube to meter cube. So here I will do one thing, I will convert meter cube to centimeter cube. 1 meter is equal to 10 square centimeter. Correct? So 1 meter cube will be 10 power 6 centimeter cube. So here it is 10 power 6 centimeter cube. So 10 power 6 centimeter cube weighs 0.05 kg. So 1 centimeter cube will weigh how much? X. It's X, right? So how could you write it down? 10 power 6 by 1 is equal to 0.05 by X. Do you understand what I am doing here? Direct proportion, indirect proportion, you might have studied. Am I right or no? So 1 ml, or kutti drop of substance or weight is this much. Period drop of substance or weight will increase. Am I right or no? Yes or no? When so it is a direct proportion. When both the in the entity, if it is increasing, the other entity also increases. If this decreases, this also decreases. So you call this as what? Direct proportion. Suppose if one entity increases, another decreases, then it is an inverse proportion. If suppose the same calculation, if it is an inverse proportion, how I should write is 10 power 6 by 1 is equal to x by 0.05 you have to write if inverse proportion. You understand how I am writing it? Do you understand, guys? If inverse proportion. But here it is direct proportion. So it's enough if you do it like this.
5 into 10 power.
Is that clear? Understood. So this you need not consider now. That's it. Clear? So how is the calculation going to be now? You could write it as, shall I go to the next step?
X is equal to 10 power minus.
Just a minute. So how could you write it now? So x is equal to 0.05 by 10 power 6. Correct? So what do you write? Already மேல இருக்கிறது என்ன? 5 into 10 power minus 2 by 10 power 6. So it will be 5 into 10 power minus 8. It will weigh 5 into 10 power minus 8 kilogram. Because here this unit is in kilogram. So the entity below will also be in what? Kilogram. Is that clear? Is that clear? Please note it down.
Can the answer also be 15 10 to the power minus 9?
Come again?
15 into 10 to the power minus 9 kilogram.
Yeah, you could write that also. But it's not required, right?
Yes.
Done? Okay. So next thing, temperature. So what do you know about temperature?
This the mixture of standard deviation.
Good. So how do you know the conversions in temperature? Yes. Tell me. Degree Celsius को Kelvin को என்ன relation?
Divided C 1 degree Celsius is equal to 273.
0 degree Celsius is equal to how many Kelvin?
273.
Very good. 273 point something சொல்வாங்க, but it is 273 Kelvin. That's enough. So 0 degree Celsius is equal to how many Kelvin? 273 Kelvin. So 1 degree Celsius will be
274.
273 plus 1, which is 2. But what is the relation here that we have to understand?
Centigrade is equal to
Degree Celsius is equal to degree Celsius to Kelvin convert பண்ணும்.
273 plus centigrade.
273 plus degree Celsius. Pota, you get the answer in Kelvin. Is that clear? 1 minute, just a minute.
So if they
Hmm.
Celsius for anything,
Hmm.
Celsius, so we need to add 273 to it to make it Kelvin.
Ah. Not அவ்வளவுதான் simple ஒன்றும் இல்லை. இப்போ 0 degree Celsius if it is 273 Kelvin, then 1 degree Celsius will be 273 plus 1, that's it, Kelvin. 2 degree Celsius will be 273 plus 2 Kelvin. புரியுது என்ன பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம்? So that's it. So
it's the same vice versa. If they give like
Kelvin, if they wanted to do Kelvin, okay, so just I'll show you here. See, if you wanted the answer in degree Celsius, okay, if you want the answer in degree Celsius, what I have to do is 273 இருக்கு. இப்போ for example, if I'm having 274 Kelvin, what is 274 Kelvin in degree Celsius?
273 minus
273 minus
274, which is minus 24.
274 minus 273. Is that clear? About what should I do here? Some
Kelvin minus 273.
Is that clear? If I wanted something in degree Celsius, what should I do? I should take the temperature in Kelvin. Okay, minus 273 will give you the answer in degree Celsius. Suppose if you wanted, this is the temperature in degree Celsius. Suppose if you wanted the temperature in Kelvin, what should I do? I should take the temperature in degree Celsius and add 273 to it. Clear? Is that clear? Okay. What are the, so 3 unit இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து degree Celsius and the other one is Kelvin. The last one is what? Fahrenheit. So degree Fahrenheit சொல்லலாம். Okay? So Kelvinக்கு தான் degree போட மாட்டோம். Degree போடும். ஆமா, வெறும் Kelvin சொல்லும். சரிங்களா? இப்போ degree Fahrenheit சொல்லலாம். So degree Fahrenheitக்கும் Celsiusக்கும் நடுவுல இருக்க ரிலேஷன் என்ன? Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 degree Celsius plus 32. Plus 32. அப்ப degree Celsius is equal to என்ன வரும்? Degree Fahrenheit minus 32 into 5/9. ஏதோ ஒரு relation, if you remember, it's enough. The other you can easily derive. Done? Ananya, if you didn't get time or if you have not copied anything, kindly let me know, okay? If you have not copied something or if you don't get time, like if I'm moving fast, kindly let me know.
Yeah.
This is done. Shall we go to the next part?
Yes.
Uncertainty in measurement. Uncertainty in measurement na, see, இப்போ light, speed of light. Speed of, I don't like this color. Let's take a different color. Just a minute. I like red, but to this combination it doesn't work out. Speed of light is equal to what? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. யோசிச்சு பாரு, ஒரு செகண்டுக்கு அது எவ்வளோ மீட்டர் ட்ராவல் ஆகுது? அப்போ 3,000,000,000. கரெக்டா இல்லையா? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? இது why can't I, as Ananya asked sometime before, 30 into 10 power 7 கூட எழுதலாம். இன்னொரு ஊர்ல எப்படி எழுதுவாங்க? 0.3 into 10 power 9 கூட எழுதிருக்கலாம். You understand what I am trying to say? So they can write it in any way possible. அப்போ ஒரு uncertainty இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும் measurementsல. So we need to have a proper scientific notation for that. Proper scientific notation na enna ma'am அப்படினா it's nothing but it is something like this, n into 10 power n. This is the scientific notation. Note it down. N into 10 power n. So here n, it's actually an exponent which can be positive or negative. Exponent which can be positive or negative. Clear? நிறைய இடங்கள்ல நம்ம இப்படி எழுதுவோம், கரெக்டா? We write it like this. But it's not necessary like. Plus itself means positive, right? Why do we need to add the B? It's not required. You understand what I'm trying to say? அது தேவையில்லை தானே. Plus V in போட. What is plus? What? பழக்கமாயிடுச்சு. இப்போ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னா we write the symbol like this. Who defined that this is the important symbol? இப்போ I can put a cross and I can put just 2 dots. Who's going to ask? I need not put that circle. Sometimes you can put a bulb like this. It's all our wish. Clear? So like that, இது அப்படியே ஒரு பழக்கத்துல வந்துருச்சு. But it's not necessary. Clear? Done? So it is n into 10 power n. N ங்கிறது power. It comes in power. So it's an exponent value which can vary between plus or minus. Clear? So what is the capital N here? It can be any value ranging from 1 to 9. Values ranging between 1 and 9. N negative இருக்கு, அதான் சொன்னேன். Plus or minus அதான் மீன் பண்ணி. Small n or capital N? Yeah, it can come. Minus plus ன்றது அது before the value add ஆயிக்கிறது. That doesn't matter here. புரியுதா? Fine. Clear? Shall we go to the next point? இப்போ, if you look at any type of scientific notations, Planck's constant value on decimals வராது. எப்படின்னா, I'll show you some of the famous scientific notations that we have seen so far. Avogadro number. What is Avogadro number? 6.023 into 10 power 23. What is the speed of light that I told you? C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Planck's constant no value h. This is equal to 6.626 into 10 power minus 34. What do you understand from this? எப்படி இருக்கு எல்லா நோட்டேஷனும் பாத்தியா? Do you understand how they have written the notation? Yeah, why don't we write this 6.023 as 0.6023 into 10 power 24 எழுதலாம்? So that's not the way. This is the proper scientific notation.
Still, it can vary between
1 ல இருந்து 9 குள்ள இருக்கலாம். என்னது? CC. நெகட்டிவ்ன்றது நீ அந்த வேல்யூக்கு முன்னாடி, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சார்ஜ் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு Q இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு, ஃபார் எலக்ட்ரான் இட் இஸ் 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. Am I right?
mentioning that it's negative in the exponent value.
No. If you want, you can mention plus or minus whatever it is. It can be mentioned, but that doesn't. The notation shouldn't get affected. You understand what I am trying to say? You understand? The charge of proton to electron, they have same value. Purunjuda? But plus and minus is the only difference. But that doesn't, notation same arkano. N into 10 power something it is. So that N should be a positive value. No, positive in the sense a single value. It shouldn't be 0.
But capital N into 10 to the power small n, the whole can be negative.
Yeah, it can. The whole thing can be negative. Clear? Do you understand what I am trying to say? Fine. Shall I get to the next point? Can you write 232.508 in scientific notation?
No.
இல்ல எழுதுங்கன்னு சொல்றேன். Write for me, write it to me in terms of scientific notation.
508 into 10 power minus 2. 10 power minus 2.
நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க நான் எழுதுறேன். What did you say? Tell me.
2.32508 into 10 square down to 10 power 2. Because we are taking the values to the
So it should be 10 square. Is that clear? Do you understand?
so the same value 2325.08 into 10 to the power minus 4.
Thambi, scientific notation you have to write. You tell me. Let's take this itself at the value that you have told. 2325.08. Give the answer for me in scientific notation.
That's what.
Scientific notation will be 2.32508 in weight into 10 power.
Into 10 power 3 minus
If you multiply this, you should get this answer. Check that always. You get what I am trying to say? Meghna, give me the answer for this.
Yes.
No, Meghna, not Ananya. Give the answer in terms of scientific notation, Meghna. Come again. How did I tell you? There should be a C. N into 10 power n. Right? This n can be a decimal value. அதாவது n point something வரலாம். நான் பேசுறது புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு? But this should be a proper number. Whole number. புரியுதா என்ன பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம்? So now you tell me, how can you write this? Into 10 power. Good. Now do you understand? Okay. Ananya, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. One more question to you.
in scientific notation study board, below our question number, what is the scientific notation number?
C, velocity of light. 3 into 10 to the power of C. So generally C is some unit here that we use frequently in chemistry, also and I think in physics also, to mention velocity of light.
And below that,
Below that, H is called as Planck's constant. In your second chapter, you will study what it is. Planck's constant. Clear? Okay. Shall we go to the next part? So scientific notation is... Okay, fine. So next part என்ன மேம் அப்படின்னா இன்னும் ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின் for you. Okay. 0 point can you give the value? Ananya, you can give your answers in chat. Remove your master. Just answer and then again you get 1.6 into 10 power minus. Okay, if I write this in 10 power minus 4, what will be the answer that you're getting? Good. Clear? Okay, Ananya,
Yes.
did you understand, Ananya?
Yes, ma'am. But I have a doubt.
Hmm.
The decimal is moving forward. So isn't it supposed to be plus?
Come again, I don't understand.
The decimal is moving forward, right? So isn't it supposed to be plus 4?
No, how come it will be plus? See, 1 point, if you do not see this, just write what will be the answer for 1.6 into 10 power minus 4. 1.6 by 10 power 4, correct? So which is 1.6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 digit put, right? So now what will you do? 0 point, after 4 digits you will give a decimal. Am I right or not? So already you have got 1. So you'll have to add how many zeros? 0, 0, 0, 1. Correct? Yes or no? So you're getting this answer, right? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. So shall we go to the next part? Next, you have to know about this rounding of the number. How do you round off the number?
To the nearest zero.
அதில் கொஞ்சம் rules இருக்கு.
5
இந்த அது மாதிரி இருக்கு. So now I will give you few numbers. You just round off and let me know what the answer will be. Okay. You have to round it off to 2 decimals. All the answers. .85 I wanted you to round off to 1 decimal.
First one 2.
First one is 2 decimal, up to 2 decimal.
First one is the answer 1.4.
First one answer is
But if you have 1.36,
1.35. Good, because here it's just 0, right? See, look at the number that you need to round off. Up to 2 decimals na, second decimals kapro enna number irukku pa. If that number is greater than 5, that is, if this 0 is greater than 5, then this 5 has to round it out to 6. ஒரு decimal add பண்ணிக்க. Is that clear? Is that clear? So இப்போ இதுல ஒரு விஷயம் இருக்கு. If suppose இங்க 5 இருக்கு, in the place of 0 if I have 5, then there is one rule. The rule is preceding அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்க digit you have to see. If it is an even number, then leave it as it is. If it is an odd number, you have to add 1. Clear? If it is an even number, you have to leave it as it is. But if it is an odd number, you have to add 1. So, for 1.85, if you round up to 1 decimal, it will be just 1.8. 8. Ena idu even. Clear? But for 1.75, it will become again 1.8. If it is like 1.89, it is 1.9. Is that clear? Do you understand what I am trying to say? So these things you have to be clear with. Yeah, I'll do. First note down this.
If it's 1.98, it will be 2.
But point kapra நீ ரெண்டு நம்பர் வேணும்னா அது நீ 1.99 விட்டுறலாம்.
Round off.
டெசிமலே இல்லாம ரவுண்ட் ஆஃப் பண்ணணும்னா நீ அதை 2.00 மாத்தலாம். But 1.99
One decimal place.
2.0. Done? So now I'll give you a few more questions.
For example, if you need to round off from one decimal point,
Hmm.
and the number next to the point that we are rounding off is odd. In that case, we ignore that number and we go to the preceding number and add 1.
ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லு, நீ என்ன
இதே example 1.89. அதுல என்னன்னா 9 odd number இருக்குன்னா நம்ம
it's greater than 5.
okay greater than 5. Lesser than 5 we leave it.
We will leave. If it is exactly 5, If it is exactly 5, then you have to look for the before number. If it is even, leave it as it is. But if it is odd, you will have to increase one number. That's it. Clear? 1 minute. Yeah, tell me. 1.3 up to 2 decimals கீழே எழுதிருக்கேன். 1 decimal. So 1.358 will be 1.36 and 1.35 will be exactly. Clear? 1.35 equal to dash up to 1 decimal. I really do not know how to make it go. Yeah, up to 1 decimal I told. That's why it's 1.4. Done? அது நீங்க எழுத வேணாம் 3 decimal ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது. Clear? இல்ல 1.350. 1.4ங்கிறது ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி. நீ நியரஸ்ட் இன்டிஜர்ஸ்குள்ள தான் எல்லாமே ரவுண்ட் பண்ணணும். ஒரு 3 decimalல 1 decimal கொண்டு வந்து திரும்ப 3 decimal காட்டணும் இஸ் நாட் நெசசரி. Clear? Fine. See, that's not required. That's not the right way to round it up. எல்லாமே நியரஸ்ட் ஆன்சர்ஸா இருக்கலாம். But 1.350 will be apt. If you want to reduce the decimal, then you will increase the numbers and say. You want to expand the decimal. So it should be a little more precise and accurate. Clear? Fine. Shall we go to the next point? Adu irukku, precision and accuracy irukku. So next thing is significant figures. So significant figures, how do we understand? How do we learn? So significant figures ingradhu enna? In this part, if you see, they ask even questions from JEE. Many people think that's a simple part. They don't ask much questions. It's not required. We don't apply it anywhere. But in 2020, 2021, 2022, 3 வருஷம் JEE paper they have asked this question. Significant, very simple. Integer type they have asked one significant figures question. Either it be NEET or JEE or your NCERT or whatever entrance examinations. NCERT board is the basic. NCERT board, if you are able to get 99 marks in chemistry, then definitely it's a cakewalk for you in NEET as well. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it will be, you can score a decent score in JEE. Not very good, but decent score in JEE so that you get into deemed universities. Good universities, apart from NITs and IITs. If you wanted to get into NITs and IITs, you have to score more. That's a different case. But if you want to get into some good universities or whatever it is, so like Shastra, if you wanted to get there, they'll take JEE scores. If you are having a better JEE score, you can get into those universities as well. But if you are scoring 99 in maths and 99 in physics, if you are having a very good percentage in your CBSE, you could go with Madras Anna University. Correct? Guindy Anna University. One of the best colleges. You can even go with it. ரொம்ப எங்கேயோ இருக்கு அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி விட தோஸ் அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி சென்னை கோயம்புத்தூர் பிஎஸ்ஜி ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் வெரி குட் காலேஜஸ் யூ கேன் ஆட் ஃபார் தோஸ் ஐ ரியலி டோ நாட் நோ வாட் யுவர் எய்ம் அண்ட் ஆல் இஸ் வாட் வுட் யூ ஆல் வாண்ட் டு பிகம் இன்னும் கோலே செட் பண்ணல சும்மா என்சிஆர்டி நல்லா தரவா படிச்சு அதில் நல்லா மார்க் எடுக்கும் ப்ரெஷர் எடுத்துக்கிறது அதுவும் இல்லை நல்ல போகிற போக்கில் அப்படியே என்ன வருதோ நல்ல ஒரு குறிக்கோள். வாட் அபவுட் யூ? What is he saying? Design. Design about something you want to design. But VFX. Viscom. VFX. Viscom is different. Sorry, I confused. But I know one of my friends who studied VFX. Okay, you? You want to study forensic. Appa chemistry konja nalla padi. Okay, anyway, fine. So shall we get into the next part? Fine. So next thing that you wanted to see is significant figures. So what do you know by significant figures? I really do not know where we apply significant figures, but there are certain rules that you have to study. Okay, fine. So note on the points. First point. Significant figures or meaningful digits which are known with certainty plus significant figures or meaningful digits which are known with certainty plus one which is see, I'll tell you one thing. I do this in my class always. If you are listening to what the teacher is saying, 10%. When I keep on telling you, now next line first line whatever I have told you will be there in your subconscious. Kekala. Fine. But I am letting you know. So whenever I am dictating, you just try following this. So when I am dictating, if you listen properly without any diversions, even when I go to, when you are in the first line, even if I go to the second line, you will just, your subconscious mind will give the words whatever you have heard. You won't ask for twice. Just try this. It has worked out for me in all the classes. Sariya? Anyway, I am repeating it again. Significant figures or meaningful digits which are known with certainty plus one which is estimated or uncertain.
Which is estimated or
Uncertain. ORR. எப்படின்னா, for example, if I am saying some 11.2, ஒரு practical reading எடுத்துட்டு இருக்கு. 11.2 சொல்லும்போது, we can say that 11 is a certain value, 2 is an uncertain value. The 2 can be plus or minus of 1 or plus or minus of 2. It can vary. Is that clear? So, அதை பற்றி தான் பேசுகிறாங்க. But இங்கே significant figuresல what we are going to see is there are certain rules. They will just give you some numbers and ask the number of significant figures in this given thing. So, first thing is, note on the first rule. First rule, all non-zero digits are significant. All non-zero digits are significant. Okay, so for this example, if you have a 285 centimeter, here number of significant figures is
3.
If I am having 0.25 ml, the number of significant figures is 2. That's it. Okay, going to the second rule. Zeros preceding to first non-zero digit. Zeros preceding to preceding,
Something else is after.
I meant to say. I'll repeat it again. Write down. Zeros preceding to first non-zero digit.
Preceding to
TO2. Preceding to first non-zero digit or not significant. For example, if you take 0.03, which is the first non-zero digit here? 3. Preceding means that comes before this. So all these are non-significant. So here the number of significant figure is 1. Clear? So if I am writing 0.0052, here the number of significant figure is 2. What was the first rule? All non-zero digits are significant. You have to apply that here. So there are 2 non-zero digits. These are significant, but all the preceding zeros are non-significant. Okay, go to the third rule. Zeros between 2 non-zero digits. Zeros between 2 non-zero digits are significant. Zeros between 2 non-zero digits, TWO2. 2 non-zero digits are significant. So if I am writing 2.005, 4. 0.203. Good. Go to the fourth row. zeros at the end, or right side of the decimal point, after a number are significant. Clear? After a number or significant. Now tell me 0.200. After the number, whatever zeros are there, those are significant. Only the numbers before 0 is non-significant. But there is a difference. Ipo, let's take 200 divided by 1000. But ipo 0.2, what do you say? For 0.2 into 10 potale, you get what? 2 only, right? But அது 2000 இருந்ததுங்கிறதுக்கு how do we know something is there? That is 0.2 into 10 power 4 போடுறாங்க. போட்டா you get the answer as 2000. என்னப்பா? Generally we don't consider these, but these numbers are significant because it decides this decimal point. And the exponential something எழுதுறோம் இல்லையா, அதுக்கு important. Ma'am, அப்ப 0.03 இருக்க அந்த 0 important தானே நீ கேட்கலாம். But here they are considering this. அதனால தான் சொல்றேன், the rules we generally do not know where we apply. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச chemistryல வேற nowhere we have applied these rules, but just study. Clear? They do ask questions from these, so better to know from this. I'm telling you.
For example, for you use another example that you may divide number. For example,
I do understand what you're trying to say, but not if they give you this exponential value, no, then it doesn't matter.
Even if they didn't give that, but they specifically mentioned that it's a significant figure, means we need to organize.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Anyway, 0.200. How could you write it as? Like you have got how many decimals here? 3 decimals. Okay. Some other number for reference. Let me write it as 0. What is the number of 4? Clear? So the first non-zero number preceding zeros are not significant. Suppose if I write this as all the numbers are significant. Clear? Understood? Please note it down. First note all this. Terminal zeros are not significant. Note the next 5th example. Terminal zeros are not significant if there is no decimal point. Terminal zeros are not significant if there is no decimal point. So if I take 100 here, what will be the answer?
3.
If there is no decimal, these terminal zeros doesn't matter. Because this you could write it as 1 into 10 square or 0.1 into 10 cube, correct? Or 10 into 10, any way you could write. So that's why they say it as non-significant.
Significant figures like எங்க ரொம்ப
அதான் சொன்னேன். இது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நான் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி 11th and 12th எங்கேயுமே நான் significant figures யூஸ் பண்ணது கிடையாது. But they do ask some questions. Maybe when you go for a higher studies, you may use somewhere. I'm not sure. Okay, you're all going to study in premium universities or institutes. So you will know. If you do know, come let me know. எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு I'm telling you, no, 11th 12th nowhere I have seen. Actually, I ask students to read this and understand. It's not big algebraic mathematic derivation la kediyadu. Basic 4 rules. So when I teach students NEET and JEE la coach பண்ணும்போது just read these rules nu சொல்லிடுவேன். But when they started asking questions in JEE based on these, I gave some importance for these and I started teaching students. Clear? So JEE la NEET la ஒரு pattern இருக்கும். என்னன்னா கண்டுக்காம விடுற ஒரு டாபிக்ல இருந்து ஏதாவது ஒரு வருஷம் ஒரு question they'll ask. You understand? The sense we think while studying or while teaching, we think this is very insignificant, this is not required, leave it. But they would have asked that question. So what happens is from the next year onwards, you will start studying the topic. So environmental chemistry, you have got a topic in your 11th standard. Most of us, most self-study, we leave. But all those are important for your day-to-day life. You have to understand about all those. That's the practical application of what you are studying in your day-to-day life. But NCERT point of view, they don't ask much questions from environmental chemistry. But in NEET and JEE, if you see, compulsory they ask one question from the chapter, we do not know why. Similarly, there are other chapters also, which we think it's not that important. Weightage kammi. So, some questions we leave, some chapters we leave, right? From those questions they do give importance and they ask questions. Clear? So, that's why NCERT top to toe, full படிச்சோம். Front and back எல்லாமே படிச்சோம். அந்த front page தவிர மற்றது எல்லாமே தரவா. Clear? எங்கப்பா? 101 means it's 3. Terminal zeros-na decimal க்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு நம்பருக்கு அப்புறம் வரக்கூடிய zeros. All those zeros are insignificant. See, 100 la what are the terminal zeros? 0, 0, 0. 1000 la 0, 0, 0. All the terminal zeros are non-significant. Clear? Fine. Just note it down. For example, I'm showing you one more thing. What is the number of significant figures? Huh? That's it. Clear? Note it down. So, but there is one more thing that I have to just say. Decimal க்கு அப்புறம் வர 0 significant ன்னு தான் படிச்சிருக்கோம், கரெக்ட்டா? So what will be the number of significant figures now? Decimal க்கு அப்புறம் வர 0 are significant. Clear? So I'll give you one more example. Just see here. Kana, significant figures alone do not see the logic. Just understand the rules, apply it.
100.00 3 significant figures. ஏன்னா டெசிமல் கம்பெனி எவ்வளவு இருக்குன்னு நம்ம
significant figures la தான் happens.
So even but டெசிமல்ல வந்து நான் ஜீரோ நம்பருக்கு அப்புறம் வர zeros தான் வந்து கன்சிடர் பண்ணுவோம்.
என்ன புரியுது?
டீச்சர் வந்து டெசிமல்ஸ்ல non-zero number அப்புறம் வர zeros தான் significant figures.
Yeah, take it. Okay, fine. You bring the example, we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay? Fine. அவ்வளவுதான் for significant figuresல. இதுக்கு மேல எதுவும் rules கிடையாது. Okay? If wanted, I'll give you decimal la separator, normal la separator சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்களா? Like 100 la how many significance did they say?
I will check.
Okay. You check and let me know. But this is
how many significant figures na 1.
அவ்வளவுதான். 10,000 லயும் 1 தான். It doesn't make 2. அதாவது non-zero digits எல்லாமே significant. அது வந்து கண்ணை மூடிட்டு we can say. Clear? Fine. Shall we go to the next part? It's already time. I'll give you some questions alone. 6. Number of significant figures. That's it. Okay, just find out for these alone. Done? அவ்வளோதான் போதும். கன்வர்ஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஸோ டுமாரோ we are going to get into the real chapter. ரியல் சாப்டர் என்னது? மோல் கான்செப்ட். ஆமாம், இன்னைக்கு ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்களா மோல்ஸ்? லா ஆஃப் டெஃபினட் ப்ரொபோர்ஷன் அதெல்லாம் சேர்த்துட்டோம். பட் ஜென்ரலி வாட் ஐ டூ இஸ் ஐ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டீச் மோல்ஸ். ஒன்லி தென் யூ கேன் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ் லா ஆஃப் டெஃபினட் ப்ரொபோர்ஷன். அதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் புரியும். வை வி சே தீஸ் திங்ஸ்ங்கிறது. அட்டாமிக் மாஸ் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 20 எலிமெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு படிச்சுக்கிறது இஸ் வெல் அண்ட் குட். சம்டைம்ஸ் they don't give. Mostly they will give.
Sometimes we know that atomic mass, but we would be confused, so we might put the wrong one, right? So in that case, that is asking.
சம்டைம்ஸ் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. நம்ம தப்பானது போட்டால் ஆன்சர் தப்பு ஆகுது. சரிங்களா? ஸோ we'll have to study for the first 20 elements. Better study. Mostly they will give. இப்போ இந்த ஹைட்ரஜன் ஆக்சிஜனுக்குலாம் சம்டைம்ஸ் they don't give because we know. புரிஞ்சது? ஆக்சிஜனோட மோலார் மாஸ் என்ன? அட்டாமிக் மாஸ் என்ன? 16. 12 யாருக்கு வரும்? கார்பன். 24 யாருக்கு வரும்? magnesium. So magnesium it is 24. Sodium. 23 is for what? Sodium. Clear? So just remember those mass number and other things. Chlorine. சரியா? ஆமா. So basically இப்ப நம்ம பார்த்தது எல்லாமே இந்த மொத்தத்துல இருந்தும் 1 question can come from NCERT. From whatever we can study, ஒரு 1 mark question they may ask. They don't ask question anything from 3 marks or 5 marks, so they don't ask question from these. You have got these MCQ இருக்கு இல்லையா? அதுல இருந்து they might ask just one question from whatever we have studied so far. Okay? Main weightage. So the following whatever you are going to see, apart from the weightage exam marks லாம் தாண்டி, this is the physical chemistry pattern of problems that you will have throughout. நீ இது எவ்வளோ நிறைய questions practice பண்றியோ, ஒரு 100-200 questions கூட practice பண்ணு. The more you practice these questions, your 11th standard physical chemistry calculations will be made easy. I'm assuring you. I've got 9 years of experience. For these 9 years of experience, I'm telling you, it will definitely help you. It has worked even for entrance examinations. So this chapter is a important chapter for the calculation point of view. காலை வாங்குனீங்களா எல்லாரும்? So get ready tomorrow. ஸ்கூல்ல எல்லாம் நடத்திருந்தாங்கனாலும் அந்த பேக்கப்லாம் கொஞ்சம் வாங்கிட்டு வா, so that நடத்தும் போது கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். Fine? Thank you.